picture of these relief camps?
Kartikeya, I was waiting for you to show the relief camps of the Imphal. What are the conditions of them?
How do you expect, Mr. Sharma, that it is not part of my show?
I don't know.
How do you expect that I always have both the sides in my show? Yes, it is part of my show, but not to confuse our viewers. First, I'm taking them to the cookie camps, and then in the end, I'm going to show them the camps in the valley.
Okay, that's fine. The relief camps all around, cookies you have shown it, and the Meiteis also, you have seen the visuals earlier also. It's pathetic, it's bad, and it's more than 15 months, as you said. It's high time that the government can make arrangement to return them to their original places. And I don't see much of the efforts are making by the government side. At the same time, Hezang is right saying that the medicines are much in shortage. But it appears when he said it's not arriving from Imphal, the relief camp, the IDP is staying in Imphal also. They are also facing similar problems of medicines and all. So this is due to lack of communication between the elected members, I would put in this way. When the elected members do not communicate among themselves, how you can expect the common people to get their, say, some sort of rights or the relief materials? Or this is how I am seeing it, because in the that ongoing assembly, the cookie MLAs were not present. When their representative 10 MLAs are not present, they are talking to the government authorities. So it is happen in such a way. Forget about it. In Imphal, the MLAs are constantly in touch with the government or the officials of the government officers. Still, the problems are happening. So I wish in this regard, as humanity, in terms of the cookie MLAs interact with the government and MLAs and ministers of the Manipur state, and they must coordinate well so that they can give at least something better than what is happening on ground, Kartikeya.
Oh, wonderful. They look pretty okay, decent from outside, but people have problems there. There was a protest which happened. People organized themselves. It happened a couple of days ago. These are the visuals from the valley. No one can tell me that I don't show both sides of the story. Both sides of the stories are there. And let me now play out the bites of the people.
हम लोग का मतलब सब यहाँ में जितना भी इनमेट है, इन लोग सबका डिमांड है हम लोग को अपना घर वापस भेज दीजिए, क्योंकि हम लोग को यहाँ में जो सुविधा मिलना कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा है। बच्चा का पढ़ाई का और हम लोग को कोई डेली इनकम ये सब हम लोग को कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा है। यहाँ में थोड़ा सा दाल चावल देके हम लोग कैसे गुजारेगा, अपना बच्चा लोग को कैसे पढ़ाएगा। मैं ये सब हम लोग का मणिपुर का हो या भारत का प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, इन लोग सब तक पहुंचना चाहिए हम लोग का आवाज। ये खाली मेरा आवाज नहीं है, हमको छोड़ के यहाँ में इतना बुजुर्ग आदमी है, उन लोग को भी देखना चाहिए।
Here living in the relief camp, just like that of a prison, we are suffering a lot. So we don't want to suffer this type of suffering in this area, and this amount of youth from relief camp here. And that is why we hold this meeting today, protest today, to appeal to the government of India and Manipur to arrange an alternative for resettlement to go back home very quickly.
So suffering is common. Now let me straight away go to Hijang. Hijang.
Yeah, I think the suffering, there won't be any parameter through which you can also differentiate the Meitei sufferings are lesser and the Kuki sufferings are higher. But the very fact that, I would say the Meiteis who are in the relief camps are in far cities, or in the proximity to the far cities, which has good communication, transport facilities. They can easily, in any eventuality, they can easily access the medical facilities. The REAMs, the ZENIMs, and other medical facilities are there. That's why I'm saying, in terms of such accessibility, I think the pain, the suffering will be lesser for them. Just imagine the place where I stayed is just only around 34 kilometers from Imphal city, and it took 2.5 hours to reach to this place. And it is a very bumpy ride. I mean, once you come here, you will go back with your back pain. So that's the situation. And imagine a pregnant lady getting transported in that such road, that such bad condition road. What would be his condition? That's why there were instances of infant death cases, and there are also stillbirth. There are also cases of stillbirths in
Jang Misao, Group Captain Nandakumar Sharma, Brijesh Pandey, Breeze, Hasina Kharbi. But first to you, Brijesh, this is the ground report. Now let me straight away go to Mr. Nandakumar Sharma. Mr. Sharma, people say that, allow people to go back. Is it possible for people to go back because areas have been racially profiled, they have become homogeneous from heterogeneous?
Why not, Kartikeya? If the people, those who are living in the relief camp, they are suffering it, we all are seeing it. Let it be Kuki or Meitei. People are suffering, we are knowing it. When the common people agree to accept those other community who have gone or who have driven out, if we are ready to accept and if we announce, why not? I'll give an example. In Imphal, those who have gone from Imphal, those houses are intact. We are welcome. And I am sure the Meitei community will be welcome when they come back. Similarly, they also should welcome and accept the Meiteis who have come from Churchanpur, More and the Kangpokpi and the rest of the places. So it has been from both sides. See, some of the unfortunate things happen, like the when you burn the houses and even the places were leveled down. That shows some different sort of message to the Meitei community. So whatever has happened, if the Kuki community sends a message that yes, we will not do anything, when you come back, we will protect you. Of course, the armed groups will create some problems. But when the common society, the common people in the society, they cooperate with the civil Meitei communities and as well as security forces, it is possible. Similarly, the Meiteis also will not have any problem when the Kukis who have gone to the relief camps of their, say, Churchanpur other sides, they can also come. I think we can live together, and by now both the communities would have understand. Living together is very important. Living separately will have a lot of problems. Like Hezang has said, logistic problem. It appears to the viewers by seeing the visuals. The medicines problems are in the only hint because medicines are not coming from Imphal. Similarly, in Imphal, the logistics are not arriving because the roads approaching Imphal are again blocked by the Kukis or unnecessary taxes are levied. So these two communities, the common people, have to ensure among themselves there is a requirement of talking between the CSOs. And the most unfortunate thing is the armed groups, they are threatening or they are having a dictate on this present issue. So when the common people from both the communities, I'm sure Meitei communities, they are quite open and they have been saying that we should be allowed to go back, and we welcome those who have gone from our side also to come back to their homes. And in fact, their homes are intact, so not be a problem. So such assurance given by both the communities are open in terms of, say, communication. If both the communities talk in open communication, things will improve. And I'm sure after such a hardship, the people, the Meiteis coming from More, they are saying, you have seen it about a week back, they have been protesting to go back to their homeland in More. They are willing to take the risk. So government should provide, at the same time, when such protests are seen by the Kuki community, I'm talking about the common, if they should support it, yes.
Fair enough.